welcome to my channel Promising Creations. In this channel I do upload sewing tutorials and pattern drafting once a week or twice a week. But in today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to cut and sew a pencil skirt, a short pencil skirt with a slit at the front. I already have a video on how to cut a pencil skirt. I will drop the link in the description box below. Please do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload. Do like this video, and also I would like to see your comments in the comment section below. Let's start. I've already drafted the pattern in which I'm going to use to cut the pencil skirt. Now this is the front side, this is the back side. Our concern mainly is going to be mainly on the front pattern. Now this is the dart. I have it in the previous video on how to cut a pencil skirt. Now the dart is 3.5 inches. Now I took the dart downward in the sense that I'm going to split here this way. This is the front, one of the side of the dart. I'm going to split it this way. This is how it will be. One leave this side and the other front side will be this way. Let me notch so that I will know the side of the dart and the other side. This way. Now this is the fabric we're going to use for the tutorial. This is for the front side. This of one of the back side. I fold it, is folded into two. Also the lining, I fold it into two. Before I cut it this way, I put into consideration the length of the skirt and this the width of the, also the round hip. The round hip is 37. I consider 37 that measure and the dart inches and also the hemming allowance. The hip is 9.5 inches. That's 10.5 inches. Then 2 inches for seam allowance. Now what we are going to do for the front side. This is the main fabric for the front side. You open it up this way. Open it up this way. This is the front side. This is the back side. This is the front side. You place the front side facing each other. This is the back side. This is the front side. You place it this way, facing each other, each side. And in this case, we are going to consider, you're going to leave some inches here, 1.5 inch. I'm going to leave 1 inch this way in order to fold it in for joining allowance between this and the other side of the skirt. Now we are going to measure 1 inch extra. I'm going to draw a straight line for the extra 1 inch for joining allowance. Now we are going to cut. The skirt length is 22 inches. The skirt length in all is 22 inches. Then I left 1.5 inch. I want to use 2 inches for band. Then I left 1.5, leaving half inch. I took 1.5 off, leaving half inch for joining allowance, so that I will get my 22 inches in all. The skirt length 21 plus 1 inch hemming allowance. In all is 22 inches. That's all I put into consideration before cutting it this way. Now I'm going to cut considering that 1 inch for folding, because it's going to have a slit at the front so that you have a neat finishing. This here my folding will start. I'm going to notch at the beginning and also at the down parts. This for this, so that when you put it on, it will be facing each other accurately. Now this for the other side of the front skirt. This I'm going to take 1 inch also. I'm going to take 1 inch ahead of this for joining allowance also. I'm going to take 1 inch downward so that when you fold it, it will be very neat. Now I'm going to cut. I cut the pattern in together with the seam allowance. I used 2 inches for seam allowance. This is the extra 1 inch for folding at the front. This is the middle of the skirt. Fold it this way. This half inch that we came down at the waistline, I'm going to remove it. Now this, the other side of the front, we're going to place the same thing goes with the lining, and also I'm going to place the back side also to cut. This is our back side. The back side I place, and I'm going to cut it together. Then after cutting the back side, I will place on lining the same way we did at the front and cut. Then I will show you how it's all going to be. Okay, I've done cutting the lining, both the fabric and the lining. Then at the front side, I left 1 inch extra on the fabric so that I'll use it and turn it this way. This is how you're going to join it. And at the down part, I go up with half inch on the lining. Then the fabric is longer half inch from the lining. Then you're going to do it this way. I'm going to join it this way. Let me use pin as you join it this way. Join it this way, and you fold it to be this way. The lining will be inside, This is the front part. This is how it's going to be. Then the inner part, after sewing, it will be this way. And the slit will also be inside. You open up with the slit, the lining and the both lining, you join them together. This is how the slit, to have each slit. Then I went ahead to cut the band for the waist. In my previous video on how to draft a pencil skirt, I show how to cut a band. So I'll go to the machine now to join. After joining the front part, I'll come and show you how it is before we finish everything. I've gone ahead to join the front side. This is the slit. This is the 1 inch I consider for the folding. This is how I joined it. This is how the slit will look like. Now, how to put the lining? I'm going to do it this way. Considering the first one, the smaller side, this side. Now we are going to do it this way. Folding this inside, the bigger part. This is the smaller side. Bringing out the slit of the other side. This is the lining. You put it this way. That's the wrong side facing, the right side facing the right side. You sew it from here to the end. You sew it down this way. Using half of half inch, that's quarter to 0.25 inch to sew it this way. Then you drag it this way. You also sew it to this end. So sew it to this end. Then the down part, make sure that the one that we fold in, the bigger part that we fold in, you take it inside. You also sew it this way to the down side, the hemming part. This way. Then you bring it out. After sewing it, you bring it out this way. You bring it out this way. We assume that they've sewn this side now. You bring it out this way. The same thing goes to the other side, this side. We did the same thing this side also, the way we did to this side. Now I'm going to show it in the machine, then I'll come and show you how it looks. Okay, I've joined both the lining and the fabric together. This is how the slit will be. If this is the back, this side is going to be at the back, then this is the front. This side is going to be at the front. Then I went ahead to do the bow. This way I will attach it this way. I will attach it this way on it. I use bias to trim at the tip. Then this is the back. This is the back. Then we are going to join it this way. And so there will be no slit at the back, rather it will be at the front. Then this is the waistband. I use a stay, that visible interfacing on the band. Now I'll go to the machine to join it on, then I will come and show you the end product. Okay, this is the end product of our tutorial for this skirt, pencil skirt with slit at the front and this here. This is the back. There is no opening at the back. It's just at the front that we have a slit this way, and I make this slit too so that you're able to walk freely. This is the waist. So do give it a trial. Try it, you will get it all. And please do subscribe to my channel, like the video. Please, I would like to see your comments in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.